Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, guys. Assalamu alaikum, guys. As you see this video, I need you to tap the like button and share this video to anybody, any parent, and any young person, or even adults, especially people who are single or people who are in a bad relationship that you know of. Give them this video. Especially youths. As you guys come in, tap the screen and share the video. As I'm talking to you, this is the 1st of April, 2022. In Senegal, just few days ago, one of the university students, beautiful, Salem, dark-skinned, beautiful black girl at university in Senegal. And Africa education is very expensive, especially Senegal University. This girl is being killed. Put her body in a suitcase because of a so-called boyfriend and so-called love. After the boyfriend in the university also, the same boyfriend get her pregnant. After he got her pregnant, she was about 4 months pregnant, something like this that the news said. Because of the pregnancy, the boyfriend killed her. I cannot take anybody now until I'm finished explaining this. How do you get rid of this? People asking to come and I cannot take nobody now. This is very serious. For how long can people, especially women, especially us African women, black women in general, and just women all over the world, especially black women, for how long are we going to continue getting killed or dying and walking? But you're dead, you're walking dead because of a man. This is sad and insane. When are we going to learn to protect ourselves, us black women, and just us women all over the world? I pray for this young woman to go to heaven. This is very sad. But she's already gone. Just like a lot of women are gone because of a man. Or even some men are gone because of a woman. But we're talking for the people that are alive now. And they're going to follow her if they're not careful. You, the youths, I told you guys this every day. You, the youth that have opportunity to have a school, you're lucky. Hey, you're lucky you have a school education. People like me and many other people grow up no school education. You have a school education. You even have opportunity to go to university. Because of love, so-called love, you are now dead. And your body in a suitcase. This man don't just kill this girl because they have an argument about the pregnancy when she was already 4 months pregnant. But also, he have to kill her and put her body in a suitcase to go and get rid of her in another city. How many more women and young women are gonna die or they're gonna be walking dead now because of a man? That's the reason why I'm talking. Do you know what life is all about? Love is beautiful, but life is not all about love. If you don't know how to achieve life, you cannot even achieve love. Because if you achieve a good love, you will ruin it because you don't know what life is all about. Love alone is not going to save you. What is love? Certain feeling of love is because you don't love yourself. I keep telling us black people this. Why can't we learn to love ourselves first? Let's begin from accepting our dark skin. Getting rid of all the skin bleaching, force. Accept us for who we are, force. Before you think of accepting somebody else. How are you going to accept somebody else when you don't even accept us? The black community cannot even accept themselves for who they are, and they're busy loving everybody else. Especially man. The black woman is busy loving men, but cannot love themselves and accept themselves fully, and even accept their skin that they're born with. They don't even want the skin they're born with, but they can want a man. If you don't know what love is gonna kill you, or you're gonna be walking dead. You know, it's two different ways of dying. You're already dead, like what happened to this young woman, or you are dead but you're still alive because love already effing ruined you. You young people now, if you're not careful, you're gonna ruin your entire generation. Because this whole world now is so messed up that they don't even know what is love, or who to love, or who to go for. Lot of young women now, and young people in general, are messing up their entire generation. Trying everything they come across. They're trying everything and doing everything. They don't know how to say no. They don't know how to have boundaries. And even when you're trying to give them those valuable boundaries, they're condemning you, even if you're their parents. And when they're suffering because of their behavior, they expect you to help them. Now that we're helping you, you should listen. Because when it's too late, we cannot help you. That's why we're helping you now that we can help you. There's a time you can help somebody. And when that time go past, it's too late. Only you can help yourself now. But are you even going to be ready to help yourself then? Because then helping yourself will become harder. If you think you cannot help yourself now by listening to the advice we're giving you, you reject it. How you think you're going to help yourself when you effing mess up your entire generation? It's going to be double harder then. Hey, this is sad. This young, beautiful young girl at university, her parents struggle to pay her school until she's at university in Africa. And she have to die because of she get pregnant with the fellow student who killed her in Senegal. Put her body in a suitcase. Hello, thank you. Keep tapping the video and sharing. Very serious conversation I want us to have today. What is this? How are we gonna know that? How are we not gonna know that? We have to prioritize our life and our tomorrow. You cannot prioritize a so-called feeling that you feel for somebody. You cannot prioritize that. They're not better than you. Most of the time, you don't love those people that much. You just don't love yourself. That's why you think you love them so much. If you love yourself the way you should love yourself, you can never love somebody more than you love yourself. And then they cannot harm you. Especially when you are young and you're going to school, you are at university. You cannot allow no man to be sexing you raw. Why they sexing you raw? They shouldn't even sex you to begin with. But if they're gonna sex you, why they sexing you raw? They're wicked. That's why they're sexing you raw. They only after they're effing feeling now. Like a sick idiot. Why are you allowing that yourself? You know you are the woman here. You have tomorrow. You have your university to finish or your school or to create your career. These men are not your life. They're not your career. Lot of them are going to dump your ass, by the way, or you dump them the next few years. They're going to find somebody else, especially when they're young. They don't even know what love is. They just kiss you and you feel good. They look at your body, you feel nice, they touch you, especially when they're sexing you. They like the sex and the kissing and they're like, I love you. I don't care even if they cry, they're lying. They're crying for the feeling, for the sex, not for you to be with them and grow old with them. They're crying for the sex feelings to continue happening. I know a lot of us, especially us African women, a lot of us come from a home that people don't prioritize us. People beat us every day, treat us anyhow, and talk to us anyhow. And this can lead us not knowing our self-worth and our self-value. So we don't value ourselves. Then we fall into the hands of the wrong people because we are looking for validation and those sick feeling. I understand that. But why can't we learn to love and value ourselves now? You have books for self-love, videos for self-love. But no. You only listen to love songs, read about love, listen to love, watch love movies, kissing and doing love stuff like a sick idiot. How you think this love stuff is going to give you your life? That's what I don't know. Love cannot give you money. Love cannot give you nothing. Absolutely nothing. Those feelings alone, whatever the hell those feelings are. By the way, those feelings are not love. Those feelings that you feel for somebody when you like them, especially when you kiss them and you have sex with them and you keep feeling like that, that's not love. Love is when you are ready to be there for the person. 100%. You take them wholeheartedly. That is you love them. And they have to have that for you. But for the most part, you only thinking about them and be happy because of those electric shock, those when you love somebody feeling. That's not love. I don't know what's the name for those idiotic feeling. They kill a lot of people, those feelings. What is this? Ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. A university student in Africa. Beautiful black girl. How I get angry when I see this news here. Killed and put in a suitcase because she's pregnant by a fellow university boy who killed her. Because they're arguing about the pregnancy. How many young girls in this world are going to continue ruining their life because of an effing boyfriend? You can never learn from your fellow woman mistake. What is wrong with you guys? Why you hate yourself so much? And you're so lucky you have life and opportunity. Some women who don't have life and opportunity, they're fighting for that. And they have to fight for that to get it. Because they never even have school, they never have nothing. And they still fight to get freedom and life. You have everything you need to have the life you deserve. And you always just throwing it in the bin like you hate yourself. Why you even putting on makeup and dressing nice, I don't know. Because you don't love yourself. And your parents are not even allowed to tell you that. This is the problem. They're not allowed to tell you to love yourself and protect yourself. Because if they do, you look at them and run away and reject it and say they're this, they're that. And when you F up your life, guess what? You're going to come back to those parents or expect them to magically help you. How they're going to help you, I don't know. They're already helping you, give back to you, bringing you up, feeding you, housing you, clothing you all these years. They're already helping you. You don't want to help yourself. And a lot of these parents don't even have that help they're giving you now when they were young. Someone like me, I grew up no school education. I was married young before I was 10. But you guys, you're lucky and you hate yourself. But billahi, you guys will regret it if you don't change. If you young people of this generation don't change, you will regret your entire generation. Telling you this. You see how this world is getting more expensive. That's why I don't even watch news. Everything is getting more expensive every day. How are you going to have a life when you're wasting your life now because of effing men? When you can focus on developing a career. It's so easy to be successful right now in this generation. It's so easy to be successful. Especially for you youth that can go to school, go to university, create a career. You understand computer, you understand life. Anything you don't understand, you can learn it. You don't have no children. You don't have no husband. You don't have nothing to block you. You can learn anything you want to learn, but no. You're busy like a hopeless 40-year-old. Going, opening your legs for men, left, right, and center. They're sexing you raw, like a hopeless whore. Why this man sexing you raw and getting you pregnant and then killing you and putting your body on a suitcase, man? Why? Why are you allowing this man to sex you raw and get you pregnant and kill you and put your body in a suitcase and dump you in the bush somewhere? Why? Or you go and get rid of the baby. Why are you having a lot of abortion because of a effing sex? The man just want to enjoy and come 2 minutes, he's coming. These men are lying, 99.9% of them, especially when they're young. They just want to kiss you and enjoy your nice body. I don't care they cry all night. I don't care they text you 24 hours. I don't care they cannot sleep. I don't care. You are not their problem why they cannot sleep. Even if they tell you it's you, they're lying. They're effed up. Don't know how to sleep at night because they effed in their brain and their lifestyle. They have to change their entire brain and lifestyle. That's nothing to do with you. If they tell you they're thinking about you because they love you, they're lying. Why is that us women are not going to understand that a lot of these men are lying idiots? Especially when they're young. They don't even know what they want in life. And you expect them to know that they want you and want to grow old with you. Hey! In this generation now, it's hard to have a good man. Because a lot of the women, they expose their body anyhow. And even if they don't have big bum and big boobs and big lips, they will go and save money until they cannot eat. They will eat salad every day, drink water every day, save all their pennies to go and pay for bum and boobs and lips and everything to attract men and post it. So the man has to be very strong. Discipline himself to be able to be a good man in this generation now. Especially on TikTok and stuff like this. Any man now, even walking on the street, if you're not disciplined, you'll be driving, hitting people. You'll be... Because the women, they like totally naked and going insane like they hate themselves. What the hell, man? I don't even know why life is still ongoing. Oh my God, Allah is nice here. La ilaha illallah. Look, I feel like crying. This is serious. Every single day, you young women, you see your mothers and other women suffering in the hands of men. Some are dead like this young woman that I'm talking about. Some are dead but walking because they're dead because they suffer so much that they're dead. Thank you so much, guys. Just keep sharing the video, especially to any young woman that you know or you know, parents. Even men. I believe some of these men, they don't know the damage they're doing. That's why they're the way they are. And they don't love themselves. Some of these men hate themselves. That's why they want to talk to you all the time and sex you because of those feelings they have when they're talking to you and when they're sexing you. Because they cannot be with their own feeling because they're not happy with life. How you don't understand this? It's not because they love you. That's why they're texting you every minute. Oh, I'm thinking about you. I love you. They're lying. It's because they don't want to be alone because they hate themselves and their thoughts and life. They don't know what being a man is. They're competing with other men, or just don't have confidence, or are in a hurry to be successful, or just have certain pain that you know that they're dealing with. You think only women have pain and stress and stuff? Men are double. Their pain and stress is double. They're just not gonna talk like this. They use women and sex and alcohol and drug. Some use violence for their pain. Learn about men, please. Young women, stop competing with who have the best body. Who can attract this so-called idiot? These men now, oh, it pains me. Some of them can sleep with hundreds of girls in 1 week. and tweeting it and telling their friends, tweeting about it, showing evidence, challenging their friend who can sleep with 50 girls in 1 week. And you have to bring evidence. Even the school, high schools, university, they do that too. Competing who can sleep with, every virgin here. If they expect that this girl is a virgin, they must disvirgin her. It's a challenge. They even bet on money. Secretly, them alone, betting money, who can disvirgin this girl? Especially if it's me, for example, they will like, who can disvirgin Ami Jobe? She's very stubborn. The other one's like me, I will disvirgin her. I will show you evidence. You wait. And they plan and come and cry and talk and text 24 hours so they can get you. They're lying. They want to disvirgin you, and they're going to have all the evidence and the text messages and everything and show it to their friends and their friends group chat. How you don't know this? They be laughing at you, bullying you. Sometimes the thing can come out and the whole school know about it. Sometimes they will not know. But the whole school will know. And after a while, they just dump you. Especially when you try to love them. Because for a woman, for the most part, when a man take your virginity and you love the man, you want to keep the man, yeah. You feel like he took my virginity, and stuff. And he doesn't care. He was just doing it for challenge or to know how you feel to sleep with someone who never had sex. How you don't know this? Some of these men are so addicted to sex, and some women also. Worse than drug, because sex is worse than drug. It's so nice more than drug. I've never used drug, but I think sex is better than drug. They sex in you is not because they love you or they care for you. Why you don't understand this? Not just you can have a disease from this and get pregnant and abort the baby or use family planning, these things that you use so you don't get pregnant. They're very harmful, by the way. I cannot take anybody. Why are these people trying to come? This is serious, man. I'm angry. Young girl is killed in Senegal and her body put in a suitcase by her boyfriend at the university where they both studying. Beautiful, black skin, beautiful black girl. Everybody says she's always praying. She's very religious, and her parents, they still couldn't believe it. That she was killed by her boyfriend and she was pregnant from the boyfriend. Because everybody says she always pray, nice and quiet, very decent young woman. Not knowing that she's gonna get involved with a sick idiot man who will kill her and put her body in a suitcase at the university where they both studying. Because of her love. Only God knows now how many times that man been following that girl. Because everyone says she's a nice, quiet girl. And even when you see her picture, you will know she's not ranchang idiot. Those girls that do like... She's not like that. You can tell she's very nice and decent. And quiet, and you can see her pictures. The man is very solemn, and beautiful. The man will be lying. I love you. I can't sleep. Zatem. Baby. Babe. Silone. They can change their voice. Some of these men are so evil. And they can never have peace on this earth. How much these evil men change their voice when they're talking to you? To make it so nice and calming and charming and sexy. So when you hear it, you just, those electric start rising. No. When are us women gonna know how to protect ourselves from this earth? Evil men, alcohol, drugs, sex in general, especially with the wrong people. Just All this effing wrong thing that is going on in this generation. How and when us black people, especially black women, gonna learn to protect ourselves from this? If we want to live long and happy and healthy. For how long can we watch our youths dying because of love, or start using drugs and alcohol because of wrong friends and love, or just ruining their life? Why are you allowing wrong friends? Right now in Senegal, there's a group of teenagers also, and university students also, who even some of the lecturers are involved, according to the story. Like some of the people that that are responsible for the university are involved. They also group of them, been involved in like a gang bang or whatever you call it, like gathering in room and doing sex and filming themselves. And those videos are exposed now. Very good. What they gonna do now? They were challenging themselves, according to the story. Challenge. You're not challenging those friends, you're challenging life. Anytime you challenge your friends for stupid behavior, to hurt someone or to hurt yourself and that person, you're challenging life. You're telling life that, okay, I know this is what I should do, but I'm not going to do that, I'll do this. And then life is going to be like, okay, Amy, start. Get ready for the revenge that I'm going to give you. You're stupid. You're not brave, that's why you're doing the challenge. You're stupid and you don't love yourself. And you're joking with life. This life is not to be joked with. How we don't know that us human, I don't know. We every day die because of a joking with life. Just 2 days ago, not long ago, I saw a video post here on TikTok. I don't know why they post that video. Very cool. I saw it, my body's like that. The car was running, I think it's like somewhere in Africa, either Senegal or somewhere in Africa. I don't think it's Senegal. I was going to hear about it. Those big trucks, those vans that carry people. But it looks like those Senegal vans, but I don't think it's Senegal. And the other two motorbike riding next to the van. Those motorbike that carry people, and people pay them. They're riding next to the van, and the apprentice of the van is at the door, open the door like this, like trying to collect customers. And one of the person in the van, in the motorbike, just shaking hand with this person, joking with the motorbike person, with the apprentice in the van. He drive right next to the van, joking, and the other guy, they were doing like, how they joke with their motorbike, bring it up, joking, bring it up. They're joking with their life on the street with the cars. And he was doing that, and then he come right next to the van, and the apprentice guy, he was giving him high five. That high five, the van went on top of the guy like this. That high five fell him down. He fell right in front of the wheel, that wheel that was right next to him, and the wheel go over him in 2 seconds, half a second, that man's life is gone for stupid joke. Us black people, we are afraid of death, but it's like we're not afraid of death. What do you mean you wish you can do what from Senegal? I'll talk about it in Wolof next time. This is serious, man. Us black people, it's like we're afraid of death, but we're not. We hate our life and we cannot value ourselves. If you love your life, you will always watch out. Me, that's why I'm still alive. Because of the love I have for my life and for this air I'm breathing. That's why whenever I am about to do something that I know is risky, or even if I start doing it, I will be like, Subhanallah, and jump out. And whenever I start anything that I know is risky, I jumped out. And even eating, when I know this is not healthy, I will leave it. And anything I want to eat and I know it's not healthy, I will pay attention and do research about it. And if I know it's not healthy, I will leave it, or I will reduce it at least. And I will always add all the healthy stuff I know to my diet. But no, us Africans, especially us Gambia and Senegal women, it's like we hate ourselves. A lot of us cannot even eat healthy, and we always using chemical on our body and soul. From skin bleaching to drinking bad stuff to alcohol and drug to cooking unhealthy stuff every day. That's how we live as African women, especially Gambia and Senegal people. Our children, in order for them to love themselves and to live a happy, healthy life, they have to learn that from somebody else, not at home. Every day we cook oily stuff, cook bad stuff. Even when you cook healthy stuff, your husband get angry, especially when you have a sick husband. Don't know why I'm screaming. This is serious, man. He lost it and killed her. He did. Lot of men, they only want to protect themselves and their identity and their future. So he knows that he got that girl pregnant at university and he shouldn't. He knows that when the girl parents know, they will be angry. When his parents know, they will be angry. They will be angry himself too. So let him kill the girl and put the dead body on a suitcase and take a taxi and go and throw the suitcase somewhere else. Just to protect himself and his identity. Himself and his identity and his future. And his parents not angry. And just the whole world don't know that he get this girl pregnant. That's better than this girl life. This girl have to die and put the body in a suitcase for him to achieve, life and achieve, avoid what he's avoiding. Share and like the video, please, guys. This is not about this boy who killed this girl only. Are you guys coming? Do you understand English? I'm gonna take this part. This is crazy, man. It's not just about this girl that that been killed. It's about other women even who are in the home. Even they are married sometime. And the man is treating them like this man that killed this girl. Like this young man that killed this girl. When are we going to learn to protect ourselves and stand up for ourselves as Black women and not allow a man that is just talking nonsense to make us ruin our life? No matter how much they talk. Long time ago, a lot of women make mistakes because they don't have the knowledge that you guys have now. But now in this DNA, any girl, especially someone at university, you cannot tell me you don't have knowledge of life and sex and getting pregnant and how men lie about love. You cannot tell me that you don't have that knowledge when you're at university. What are you learning? You refuse to protect yourself. I pray this girl will go to heaven, but this is the reality. I don't know, somebody want to come in, but I tried to check your says, but it went off, that other lady. And this guy, I don't know whether he speaks English. Anybody that want to come in, they have to write that they're going to speak English because this video is English. I'm going to do the Wolof version next time. Maybe tonight or, something like this. Inshallah. Keep liking and sharing the video to everybody so they can make awareness about this. So people will know how to protect themselves from this. And men who are like this, to be careful. Men who don't have wife and they want to sex women raw. They're very sick and idiotic. It's henna. I have henna. I'm going to take it off soon even. They're very sick and idiotic and they don't love and respect themselves. That's why they're doing that. You cannot eat your cake and have it. To sex somebody raw is for people who are married. Hello? Hello, alaikum salam. Fine, thank you. Dama nekk def video sax moo tax de. Kan la? Okay. Lot of us, especially us Black people, we have to learn how to value and respect ourselves, especially us Black women, especially when it comes to love. Lot of our men don't know what love is because they don't even know how to value a human being to begin with, because they're not being raised like that. That's why they can betray you anytime and sleep with everybody else anytime they want. That's the reality. Lot of them are like this. Even some of the women. Lot of the women, if they love you, they barely will go and sleep with somebody else, especially Gambia and Senegal women. But even if they love you, they still don't know how to love and respect you because they're not being trained like that. Loving someone and knowing what loving someone is two different things. The actual love alone doesn't keep the love or make it healthy. You have to know how to love. And the community train men to think that it's okay for them to eat their cake and have it. They can have you and sleep with everybody else or marry to anybody else they want, and you have to shut up and take it. So if you're an independent woman, you are clever, you know your rights, you know you don't want this type of husband, then you have to be very careful to who to choose in this community. That's the reality, especially when you are young. Because I don't care how much you like the man. He might be exactly like this man that I'm talking about every time in my videos, who think they can sleep with everybody else, and you should shut up because you are a woman. And that they can also marry anybody else that they want, and you should shut up. If you don't want that type of husband, you have to be careful on who to go for. You cannot rush it. I don't care how the person look. Says waa mun ngaa ñëwaat xaw ma ndax English ngay làkk nag. Mun nañoo wax xolof de waaye man vidéo bi dama bëgg mu nekk English waaye mun ngaa wax xolof rek kon and then you continue English. Dinaa si def vidéo xolof inshallah suba wala tey si guddi sax. So men are intimidated. Yes. Of strong independent women. Yes, that's the bad ones, but the good ones, they're not. The bad ones, they don't like it. Mu ne yenn góor ñu bari ci suñ community bi bugguñ jigéen joo xam ne fa xam raayitam te independent maa si jigéen ñi ami jóob yi nga xam ne du jël nonsense mooy ñu bon ñi xam nañ ne suñ la xamee doo ko nangu. The bad ones, they know that when they have you, you will not allow that. Mustafa ndax English ngay wax? Anybody that coming should be speaking English. Ku dugg daal na xam ne English lay wax. In the first few days of meeting someone, they show you they show you who they are really. Look at his behavior. Exactly. That's what I do. I always do that, and I leave the man to go. Do you know over the years how many men want to marry me? And I always reject them. I can tell. I know me, Amijo, the type of man that can marry me and have peace with me. I know it. And when I see that I cannot have peace with this man, I'm running for my life. I don't care how the man look and what the man have. Why us Black women? After they change, because they will start to notice them. Because you will start to notice them. Yes, when they change. Where are you from? I'm from Gambia. Yes, you have to look out for red, blue flag, green flag. All of this. And if you see them, you have to calm down. Certain things, we call them red flag. They're not red flag. That's not what I'm talking about. But this video is not about red flag. Next time, I'll do those type of topic, love and relationship and what to watch out and stuff. But this one, I want to remind us our what, our value, and how we can avoid dying like this young man, this young woman. And like this other group of young women who involved in a porn, in a sex act, and then record themselves, this group of young women, and their videos are out exposed in the media in Senegal. And their parents are so angry. Imagine you have children, you have daughters and sons at university, and they're involved with group of other friends recording themselves doing sex. That's what you pay your children to go to university to do, a porn star. Imagine that embarrassment, especially in Africa, especially in Senegal. I don't know why the young people of nowadays don't want to love and protect themselves. Please, we need you guys. You guys are tomorrow's future. You are going to be the presidents, the husbands, the wives, the ministers, the business, person, the teachers, the doctors, the everything. Why you don't understand your what? I don't know. Young people. Yes, that's where all our problems begin with. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday like this. When I was telling her that a lot of us Africans learn how to lie in the house, or just people in general, when we are young. She just think that I was thinking maybe the parent is a liar. She said, oh no, some of them come from a home that the parent is not even a liar. I said, I know. It's not that you only have to come from those homes to be a liar. And then I explained to her what I mean. I give her one example. That's just one of the examples. I said to her, for example, if the parents ask you, like you have two children or you have your child mixed with other children and they have a fight. My English, I know. I grew up, I never been to school in my life. So I only been to college here a couple of months of my life. And before that, I can speak English, but I also and I've been living here for 16 years now. So my English, I just, only God knows what they are. But as long as, I'm going to make sure you know what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. I'm good at making so that you will know what I'm saying. Me, I'm a joke. When I'm talking to you, I make sure you know exactly what I'm telling you. So don't worry. Doesn't matter how I say it, as long as you know it. So I said to her that, for example, when you have a child and your child live with other people in the house, or just mix with other children or something like that, or they did something wrong, or they have a fight with other children, or just even one other child, and you ask them what happened, and they tell you the truth, and the truth is that they just hit that child, or they just did wrong to that child, like they break their toy or something, and you hit them, you ruin them. You teach them how to be hypocrite liar now. Because now they know that anytime they tell you the truth, they will be dead. And every single human being in this world, even if you are one, you know how to protect yourself. That's why you don't touch fire. Just put a candle on, and you expect a 1-year-old to come and touch that candle. Unless if they never touch it. If they touch that candle before, they will never touch it again. Even if they're one. They don't even have to be one. Let them just be like, doesn't matter, what age they are. Couple of months old, they know how to crawl. They crawl and touch the candle and they get burned. Next time they crawl near the candle, they will not touch it. It's automatic. Every human being know how to protect themselves. God give us that knowledge so we can protect ourselves and know how to cross the road and know how to live in this world. We just don't use it. That's why we're allowing men to kill us, allowing life to ruin us, allowing ourselves to ruin ourselves, because we're not protecting ourselves as human beings. I don't know why. What question? Can you answer my question, please? I am wondering why Jamaica girl and boys running after white people and give them free XX. I don't know why they're doing that. I'm not Jamaican. I'm from Gambia and Senegal. I know I know more about Gambia and Senegal people than Jamaican stuff. Most of the time they do it because they know that most Africans have more I'm talking for my people because some of my people do that too. They know that most African girls and black women have more attachment style, like have more like. But most of the white people, like some of them have attachment style, but most of them don't. So, and most of them also might just want the fun, because some of the white people also, they don't have this African mentality that I want to get married and stuff all the time, in their head. They just want to have sex and drink wine and party, whatever. So maybe that's why they're just going for that. They know it's easy to go for that, I think. But anyway, when us black people and just young people in general all over the world gonna know their worth and stop going for sex with people that is not married to them and just sexing them with raw and just sexing them and getting them pregnant, especially when they're at university, and then killing them and put the body in a suitcase like what happened to this girl. I'm repeating this again. A young university woman in Senegal, a young university girl, beautiful black girl from Senegal, get pregnant by a fellow university student. She was about 4 months pregnant, something like this, they said in the news. And the student was arguing with her about the pregnancy and kill her and put her body in a suitcase and take a taxi at night to go and dump the body somewhere far. Very good that he's been found. They found him. And the taxi guy who helped him dump the body. This girl parents, they couldn't believe it. They say this girl is always very quiet, nice, kind, loving, always praying. Even when you see her pictures, you know she's quiet. But because of love, those so-called love feeling, now her body is dead and put in a suitcase. All the effort that her parents did to put her to school and put her to university, especially Africa university, is expensive. Everything is zero now because of her love and sex. When us black people and just when women in general gonna know that love and sex is nice, but it's worse than drug. People who use drug, they say it's nice. Worse, sex is worse. Can kill you. And can also kill, it's two different ways of dying. You can be dead and walking dead because your life is effed up. Or you can be proper dead and go in the ground. Every year all over the world, a lot of women are dead because of love more than men. Or they're walking dead because the man betrayed them. Sickening, I swear. She wasn't paying attention to his action. Exactly. I am so, if she was alive, she will tell you that this man had a lot of red flags. I know she's gone, and I know she was young, their son. She was innocent. May her soul rest in peace. I'm not talking for her. I'm angry because I don't want to see any more but dead body like this. This is why I'm shouting like this. Not for her. Her, I pray she can rest in heaven, and she will rest in heaven. Because she was pregnant, and in Muslim we believe when someone kills you, you're going to heaven. So I know she's in heaven already. I pray she go in heaven. I'm not talking because of her. I'm talking because I'm angry with the young man, and for the other girls, I'm angry how they don't know this and how they're going to repeat her mistake if they're not careful. That's why I'm talking, so I can save even one life. Please, share this video to anybody you know. Parents, even men, especially young women. I don't care what age they are. Tell them I'm begging them in the name of God to watch this video. Especially when they are at school and going to go to university. Even if they don't get pregnant and get killed, even if they go and abort it, for how long can they abort babies? It's not everyone that can abort babies and get away with it. Some people abort babies, they haunt them. I know women who are even my age, and they still cannot sleep at night because of the amount of abortion they did. You don't know that? They're guilty. Life, everything has consequences, and human beings are powerful. You don't joke with them. You cannot just take them and get rid of them, take them and get rid of them, take them and get rid of them. No, you don't take them. If you must have sex and you know you are not married, especially when you are a young woman, and you know you're not having anything to stop you from getting pregnant, those horrible things, you don't have sex raw. It's better you don't have sex. But if you must have sex, you don't have it raw and you don't have it often. Because listen to this. If the man loves you, you tell him that I have rules. I'm not here for sex all the time. I'm not with you for sex. That will not make him leave you. He will even love you more and appreciate you more and want to keep you even more because he want to keep you forever. He want to marry you. Keep liking and sharing the video, please. A lot of us don't know what love is. When a man loves you, he doesn't joke. Men are here to love and protect and provide. That's what they're made of. It's in their blood. You know how us women are made of? Nice, kind, nurturing, loving towards ourselves and others. Any woman that is not doing that, she's neglecting herself or others, she has some pain, something go wrong somewhere. Something that shouldn't happen to her have happened. If not, she should naturally be nurturing, caring, nice, kind, loving, beautiful, love herself. Doesn't matter how she look. Anyone that love themselves and eat healthy and drink healthy water, they should look beautiful automatically. Doesn't matter how they look. Everyone is beautiful naturally, jokes aside. Men, they are here to love and protect and nurture us. Keep tapping the screen and sharing the video, please. Thank you so much, guys. Any man that is not doing that, he's not showing you love, he's not showing you care, he's not nurturing towards you. Sorry, he's not showing you love and protection and to provide for you. He doesn't love you. Any man that is only after you for kissing you and touching you and sexing you, I don't care how good the sex is. That's the only thing that he's after. Especially when you are young. You tell him, I don't want to be doing sex with you. And he's not happy. He doesn't want you. He wants sex. He cannot tell you, I want sex. Do you think he's mad? He knows when he tells you that you will leave him. Do you think he's mad? Do you ever see a man who will just come to you and say, I'm looking for sex. Hello, Ami, I want sex. I see you look nice in your video. I want to sex you, yeah. I wonder how you will like to sex you, yeah. I wonder how I will feel to have sex with you, yeah, Emijo. What man will do that? He must be mad. He cannot, I'll tell him to get to hell. So they're gonna come to you and say, I love you, I want to marry you, I think of you all the time, yeah, and lie about all this stupid idiot lie. Why a lot of men cannot have peace on this earth? And they cannot even have a successful business. And they cannot even live long, some of them. It's because the amount of karma they collect from different women. Do you know not long ago somebody died? And this person was very sick for years. Want to die, asking people to pray for him to die until he cannot even talk anymore, and he still wasn't dying because of the karma that his first wife have for him, the trouble that he did to his first wife for years, and then divorce her with the children, and then never support her after that, abandon them, marry somebody else, and just leave her. Yeah, you can ask, what is it that you want to ask? Keep liking and sharing, please. This is serious. This man married to the first wife when she was so young. It was not even the first wife's fault. It was arranged marriage. The first wife gave him children. He was beating her all the time, abusing her. Until the marriage ended up finishing. He married somebody else on top of that. And then the marriage ended up finishing. And he dumped her with the children for years. Like he's dead. Never go and visit the children. Never give them no money. Not even once a year. Nothing. The children, even they're like, what the hell? It's like we have no father and our father is here and working. And then he married again somebody else, enjoying him and just forget about this person. And he started getting sick. He was not even old. You know, karma is real. He started getting sick. I don't know what kind of effing sickness. Just end up in bed for years until he was like a one stick. Couldn't even breathe, couldn't talk, and cannot die also. Everyone is like, he have a karma from the first wife. You have to bring the first wife for him to apologize to her or he will not die. He just wanted to die. Everybody else also wanted him to die so they can have peace, but he cannot die because of the karma. He was just there all day, not talking, not moving, not doing nothing, and not dying also. Until the first wife have to come and stand, look at him on this bed and start remembering everything he was doing to her and start crying all the pain out and start calling Allah's name and saying, I forgive you no matter what, I forgive you no matter what, I have to forgive you, and crying and crying and crying. And this man was just like, couldn't even talk, couldn't move. The moment the first wife went, one day, the day after that he died, like like this happened today, the next day was the only day that this man lived, and he was sleeping the whole day peacefully. Everyone was like, today this man is sleeping peacefully. You can tell that he's about to die or something. And he just died the next day. The day number 2. The first day that the first wife apologized to us, forgive him, the first day. The day after he slept all day, and then the day after he died. Everyone said that he was waiting for this woman to forgive him so he can die. Certain karma, when you have it from a woman, you cannot even die. God will punish you so much that you will wish to die and you will not die until this woman come back and forgive you, if she's alive and if she's nice. You don't know that? Karma is not joke, it's real. Especially when the woman is innocent. When the woman is innocent. Especially when the woman give you children, or she give you money, or she give you her energy, you know. She was nice to you the whole time, you know. And then you change to this evil person and she's crying for years, you know, and you just defante with her, making her cry, defante with her. Defante is like, you give me 1, I'll give you 100. You did 1 bad, I'll do 100 bad. That's defante. It's not gonna, you cannot get away with it. I saw that in my community all the time. Even that's why we say that in my community. Us Gambian and Senegal people, we say that haq is karma. We say that karma is real. Because we saw people who suffer people, they always suffer themselves. They always suffer. That's why we believe in that karma is real. Did you see Amina? She break one man's heart because of money. What, Amina? Some girl break man's heart because of money. What about the girls break boys' heart? I'm not victim. Or just asking. Doesn't matter if you're a victim. Why are you running? It's just life. The girls that break men's heart because of money, they shouldn't do that, I know. They also don't love and respect themselves. They're only after money. Just like a lot of the men are only after sex. A lot of the women are only after money too. And that's wrong too. I know that. They're going to have karma from that too. I know that. But for the most part, it's because you men don't know your self-worth and yourself. That's why you always go for women who you can tell that she doesn't love you. If the girl only after you for money, you can tell from the beginning. She will not invest in you. She want to take. But if you have a woman who invests in you from the beginning, she's spending money on you, spending money because of you, invest in you, then you should know obviously that she doesn't after you for that. And you should support her too. But you have to be clever still, until you know her enough. But if you see a woman that is just taking and taking, and you see she look beautiful, and she's just taking and she's beautiful, you should know that she's using her beauty for money. I'm good, thank you. Hello, thank you for following. Keep liking and sharing. Thank you for sharing the video and liking and sharing. If you see a woman who is beautiful, or a man who is good looking and after money, and from the beginning they're after money, you're not stupid. You should know this, that they're after money. How old are you? You're not 5. You should know this, that they're using their beauty for money. Lot of people on this world, they use their beauty for money, man and woman, especially women, especially in Black community. That's the truth. Lot of women, I don't know other community like I know my community. Lot of women in the Black community, they use their beauty for money. Especially the young girls who don't know their self-worth, don't love themselves. Some of them die from it. People sacrificing them, or just randomly killing them, or raping them and stuff. And they have other consequences from it, for using their body for money, to buy stupid handbag, stupid wig. Especially the ones that bleach. They have to buy all this expensive bleaching cream, buy all this, expensive branded handbags, branded shoes. Why are you buying these branded things? To use your soul and your blood to buy effing watch, effing bag. The bag is more valuable than your womanhood, your blood, that that people are thinking to for you can buy a handbag. How the handbag is more important than you, I don't know. I am with you in other life. What other life? Thank you. I will be there with my in other life. What do you mean? Like for us to do live video together or something? Listen, this is serious, man. When us women in general, all over the world, to know our self-worth, when are we going to know that? All of us women, when we all know our self-worth, a lot of these men will behave, or they will be gay. They have two choices. To behave their entire generation, or to be gay and go for other men that is going to take their nonsense, or the gay men. But they'll leave us alone. They'll know that we are now waking. Until then, we're going to continue dying or walking dead and just all this other horrible stuff. How are we going to expect us not changing and learning how to love and respect ourselves and have boundaries with these idiotic men, the ones that are idiots? And then we expect them to change and behave. They're waiting for us to change and respect and love ourselves and protect ourselves. Because they're benefiting from us neglecting ourselves. So how are they going to change? The person who is benefiting from you will never change. They're benefiting from you being naive, or from you not knowing your self-worth, or from you accepting whatever you're accepting is benefiting them. How you expect them to change, I don't know. Why us human beings, whenever people are benefiting from us neglecting our entire generation, we expect them to just be randomly kind and stop benefiting from it? Aren't this a joke? We have children watching us. You know why a lot of our young people, especially in the black community, you know why they take all the nonsense they take from men, and even men killing them, like this girl, or just random stuff happening to them? It's because they see their mothers allowing so many nonsense from men. This person coming, are you going to speak English? If you are going to speak English, yeah, you can come. But if you're not going to speak English, I'm not going to take you. If you are going to speak English, you can come, no problem. Hi, sister. You talk about very important topic. I'm from Gambia. I live in the UK. Thank you. I live in Scotland too. There are good men in this world. Kind, loving, honest, decent men. They do exist. But they're not many there. I'm telling you this. If you want to find them, you cannot be in a hurry. And you must love and respect yourself and be strong enough to reject all this nonsense men. Just like you're crazy. Keep rejecting all of their entire generation until you meet this good man. Because you know what you want. Thank you, guys. Keep liking and sharing. Somebody wanted to come in, but I want to take you guys. I just need to know that anybody come in that they're going to speak English. If the person can comment to me that they come in to speak English, and I'll take them. Because I don't want this video to be mixed with Wolof. I'll do the Wolof one, inshallah, tonight or next time. Why you guys that are at university? You're lucky to have a university. You're lucky to have school. You're lucky to have university. Why you guys are always ruining your life because of men, drugs, alcohol, and stupid stuff? I don't know why you guys doing this. Especially in the black community. A lot of us did not have opportunity to go to school. Someone like me. I was married very young instead. And all my other three sisters. We all got married before age of 15. I was the youngest when I was married. I was not even 10 when I was given a husband already. At the age of 16, I was at my marriage number 4 at the age of 16. You're lucky you have your life and your freedom and your school so you can create a future. Why you don't want it? Why do you hate yourself? Nothing is more important than yourself on this earth. No man is more important than you. No iPhone, no effing dress, nothing. You are more important than anything that you're buying or any makeup that you're putting on now or any handbag that you're buying now. When you build your future, you can buy all of that and more when you are ready. And you're going to have a healthy, happy life as well. Then you can have all the kind of husband and wife you want. You will choose. Because all the good people that build their future like you, love and respect themselves like you, they will come to you and you can pick and choose which one you want and choose that one for your husband or wife. But no. You're going to be messing up your life now with stupid idiot people, stupid idiot friends, getting involved with all the wrong thing, and neglecting your important tomorrow. These people, they can always betray you anyhow, anytime, even if they're your friends, your lover. They're not guaranteed. Your tomorrow is what's guaranteed. Thank you, guys. Thank you for following my page, and thank you for liking and sharing. I'm going to repeat again why I'm on fire this afternoon. One of the young women in Senegal, young university girl, beautiful black girl in Senegal at university, got pregnant by her fellow student who killed her, put her dead body in a suitcase, and go and dump her body. I pray that she's going to heaven. And I believe he's going to heaven. Because as a Muslim, when someone kill you, we believe you're going to heaven. But I don't want other people dying or like they're walking dead. You have two type of death. People who are gone like her and people who are walking dead because of love. A lot of people are walking dead because of love. It ruined their life. Yes, that happened in Senegal. And then another sad one also come out not long ago. Group of university students in Senegal again. Even some of the people that are responsible for the university, they're involved with this, they said in the news. They get involved with filming themselves, group of them filming themselves doing sex act, like doing sex, film themselves like a sick pornographic person. What is wrong with these young people? Honestly. You guys are so lucky you have a life now when you can create your future. So you're not going to be like your parents. You have computer, internet, books, universities, everything you need. No one is giving you to get married young like me and my sisters, especially you women. This world now is plenty of women who are beautiful by force. Even if they don't have money, they will pay for lips, pay for boobs, pay for bum. So men, they're not looking for beauty. A lot of them, the normal ones. They're looking for who you are in general. So you have to build your tomorrow, learn to love and respect yourself, and build your future if you want to have any of these good men. They don't have time for sick women that don't know who they are. Why you don't know that? Lot of you are trying everything that you shouldn't try. From drugs, alcohol, to different way of having sex. Like a sick animal, man. This is sad. Your body is not for you to abuse and try everything. When you are so young, you've not even started life. And you're trying stuff that is for people that are hopeless and don't love themselves, and they have massive life trauma, and they hate themselves, and they do all kind of horrible stuff. You go and just jump and start copying that thing when you've not even started life. You don't even have the effing trauma that lead those people to those things. Cannot take this person. I don't know who they are. This is serious. Like people that do sex in a group and filming themselves. Where do you learn that? Whoever the hell started that, they're not well. Whoever the hell started that, where you learn it from and see it from, they're not well. They need healing. And you at university, you're a student, you're like challenging yourself. They say they were challenging themselves to do that. It was a challenge. Challenge to have sex, group of you doing sex and recording yourself. Challenge. What type of a sick, hopeless, idiotic challenge is that? Like a hopeless whore. Please love and respect yourself or you're gonna regret it. I'm telling you this. Life is no joke. Lot of this nonsense behavior you guys are doing, you will regret it. Your entire generation will regret it. I swear to Allah. If you know the consequences of it, then you will know. And the worst part is that your parents are not even allowed to tell you to not do this. You make your parents your enemy. They only allowed to feed you, clothe you, house you, and shut up. How? How your parents are only here to feed you, clothe you, and to shut up. Thank you guys. Keep liking and sharing the video. Thank you for all of you 7 people that share it. Your parents, huh? Alright, thank you. They cannot only house you, clothe you, and feed you, and shut up. Why do African parents treat boys better? A lot of African parents do that because they're sick on the head. I'm not one of those. lot of things my community people do, I don't do it. I see the sickness in my community from a young age because I am a victim of how sick my community is. Me and my sisters and even my mom herself. So I don't take their nonsense. A lot of them do that. They get it from our grandparents with their sick way of thinking that not that I don't love and respect my grandparents, that's why I'm saying this, but they have some good way of thinking, but certain way of them thinking is very sickening. Let's just be real. Especially for this art now, if you want to use it now. They have this, my grandparents, a lot of them, our grandparents, a lot of the long time ago, they get it from the boys can remain in the compound. You know, Africa, they have a compound. You know, you buy a land and you build houses. You know, it's not like here, you have to have like a one house. So those houses that they build on the land, and a lot of them gonna have like 2, 3 wives, even 4. So when they have a daughter, before the daughter, it's like how they did to me and my mom, my sisters. Before the daughter even reach 15, they give it a husband. Most of the time, even arranged marriage. One of their friends will be like, I want your daughter for my son, or I want your daughter for myself. And they give the daughter to go. And they keep the boys. So the boys will stay there and do farm work. And bring wife in the house. To continue developing the family. And for this wife to wash this old man clothes and cook for him to eat when he's old. That's why they want the boys. Just because they use us. Nothing else. Not because they are nice. They see that the boys will keep the family name going. The boys will bring more women in the house and children, and for the women to cook and look after them when they're old. And these young women, they will go and do that for another man, another compound, not for them. That's why they even say it. They will tell you it like this, but they don't call it user, but you know, they know it's user anyway, but anyway. Lot of African people and just other people who are sick, they have children for money and you know, stuff, and for comfort, and for the children to buy house or do this or do that, you know, or just bring a wife for them to relax. It's like a business, big business for them. And if you are not careful, they're gonna ruin you because of this. Because a lot of the African parents, they always like feel so bad and make you feel so bad for not buying them a house and cars and give them life. They're like, you know, one day I will have peace. Maybe one day when my children grow up, I will have peace. Look at me. Look at this person. What their children buy for them. Look at the house their children build. They're sending them to Mecca. They have a car and a driver for them. Hey, they're so lucky. Me too one day. So they do that so you can think, let me go and look for money and help my mother. That's why a lot of people dying in the sea to come to Spain or Italy. To help their mothers and fathers who never even give a F about them for the most part. And they just being a prostitute or selling drugs or doing stupid stuff to buy a house for them and stuff, or to send them to Mecca. And some people in the community, they use that too to make them feel good. They're like, I send my mom to Mecca. I buy a nice house for my mom. I'm very good. Look at me. How you better than me because you do that? And I don't want to do certain things to do that, or I don't have the money and stuff. And my mom don't bring me to this world to go and kill myself to do that. I never choose my mom to give back to me, just like my mom never chose me. It's nobody's fault. So how is that I have to go and die to help my mom? The little I have is not enough. African parents, a lot of them are insane. And they're so close-minded that it's unbelievable. They don't want to hear any truth about the idiotic stuff that is going on in the community. Well said, Amy, but Ramadan is closer. Can I send the caller if you might allow me? Who the hell are you? I don't even know you and stuff. Somebody already want to marry me, so leave me alone. This is very sad. Can you How can a mom do this to their child? They always do that and more. Whatever that is that you're talking about. The African community is so insane. Somebody want to come, but only if they're gonna speak English. You have to type. Anybody that want to come, they have to type that they will speak English. Okay, I think you speak English because you write English. Okay, I'll take you. This is serious topic. If anybody coming here to argue with me or to tell me why you say this, why you say it, I'm taking you out. Hello.
Hello, Silonek.
Fine, thank you. You have to speak in English, please.
No, Español, Olof, Senegal.
Oh, sorry. This video is English.
Solo English.
This video is English.
No, Olof. Porque dama bëgg a
No.
wax. Daa am
I'll
lu
do
mu
the
bëgg a
other
wax.
one next time, inshallah.
Ngir yàlla ak yonente bi dama laa soxla dama bëgg a wax ak yow.
Okay. You have to hurry up then. Gaawal kon.
Si loo nekk yaa ngi si jàmm.
Waa alhamdulillah.
Man dama laa bëgg de. Barki Serigne Touba Mbàkke dama laa bëgg.
Oh, jërëjëf. Thank you.
Caaxaanuma de soxna si. dama lay suivre chaque instant quoi mais man dama laa bëgg yàlla xam na loolu noonu. lu leer laa lay expliquer nag nekkul ay caaxaan yi de parce que man ay TikTok yi damay dugg rek di seetaan vidéo mais pour ma def ay direct yi nii yombul mais man moom dama laa bëgg quoi nag maa neex yàlla xam na loolu.
Thank you. Jërëjëf. Apprécié naa ko torop.
si noonu la demee loolu képp la du
Jërëjëf
leen
waay.
ok merci.
Waa jërëjëf waay. Apprécié naa ko. Yàlla defal la jàmm. Jërëjëf. He said he loved me. So thank you to him. I'm just going to ask these questions again, continuing to ask these questions and to remind us, when are we going to learn to love and respect and protect ourselves, especially from evil men, us women? When you don't know that as a mother and you allow men to abuse you for the rest of your life, I don't care they're your children, Dad. You allow them to get away with being a bad husband. You are teaching your children to go and prioritize men when they're at university and get killed. That's the reality. Because you're telling your children that I'm going to prioritize men no matter what, even if they treat me like a dog. And your children going to go to university or anywhere they are, and they're going to, think that they also have to prioritize men. Oh, I have a pimple here. I always press my pimple in the video. I better leave it till after. How us black women are never going to know that we cannot prioritize men and prioritize what people will say if we leave this man. Especially if the man is an idiot. Who cares about what people say? Those people, they're idiot like him. That's why they're protecting him. That's why they want you to stay with him. They know he's idiot. They're not crazy. Everyone knows when you have a good husband and you have a bad husband. Everyone knows that. All your family members, friends, and relatives that are gossiping about you, they know if your husband is good or bad. They're not crazy. They're always gossiping when white people have kids without getting married, but they get married and get abused. Exactly. It's because the black community is full of pain and abuse from a young age. The way the parents beat you and treat you bad, and they'll never change. The way the parents make you look so ugly just because you are dark by bleaching their own skin and leaving you with the blackness on your own to deal with it. They're still black, by the way. But now they're black and insecure and very ugly. So you have different pain, especially as a young woman coming from those kind of home. Especially if you come from a mother that is beating you on top of that and abusing you. Especially if herself, she also have an abusive husband who is beating her and abusing her. We the Gambians are here. I know. Am I married a Gambian man? You know, I don't know what. The guy that want me is Gambian. I might end up with him. Doesn't matter Senegal or not. Anybody good. You can find somebody good anyway. I'm half Gambian, half Senegalese anyway, because my dad is Senegalese. Suma xolof fa la neex waa jërëjëf vidéo bi may def nii hàngale léegi tey ma jeexal ko su ma ko jeexalee danaa ko dagg ma wax xolof ma dikkaat def bu xolof don't worry léegi tey ma jeexal vidéo bëggoo mu gudd bu hàngale bi ma bësaat téléphone bi ñu continuer si xolof su ngi soobaa ngeen dugg li xew Sénégal lay wax gudeg jigéen gi ray noonu jël yaramam bi néew ba def ko ci ca wëli sànni ji ko ca université ba ak yeneen gune jigéen yi groupe di nangamante di film seen bopp noonu ba bam génn noonu yooyu laay wax si ñun lu tax ñu suuli ñu lu tax ñun jigéen yi nit ku ñuul ñu suuli ñu te man suñ suuli guñ ñu suuli moo tax mënuñoo jàngal seen doom suñ doom yi ñu gëm seen bopp taxawal ba ma wax ko ci wolof fi mu ne nii taxawal ma continuer si English. Why us black women don't love and respect ourselves and we transfer that to our children, especially the daughters? That's what I come to ask. They know what's right. They just arrogant. The truth, so people don't think bad of them. Yes, they pretend like nothing is happening. Fake as F. What is wrong with us? That's what I don't know. I'm asking this question from what is wrong with our black skin to what is wrong with us. Why we cannot even keep our black skin to begin with. Us black women. In this DNA 2020. Why we so fake and hateful for ourselves that we cannot even keep our skin to begin with? Not to mention anything else. And this is damaging our young people. That's why they don't love themselves. That's why they're prioritizing men all the time and getting killed. They learn it from the mother in the house that she's not loving herself. She's prioritizing men by taking all the nonsense from men. Anytime you have a husband that is abusing you and just not being a good husband in general, and you're staying there because you're pretending that you're a good wife, you're teaching your children that to prioritize the man, because at that point what you're doing is that the man is better than you. That's what you're doing at that point. Keep tapping and sharing the video, guys. I'm gonna end this video soon and I'm gonna do the wall of one, inshallah. I'm just gonna do it now and done with it, so I don't have to do topic tonight. If you are in a bad relationship, when you are in a bad relationship and taking the nonsense and calling it I'm a good wife or I'm muñing, muñ is bearing pain, then you're telling your children and other youths even and other women in general that the man is better than you. That's why you're allowing him to suffer you like this for years. And you're using Allah or whatever to take the nonsense. It's not because you're a good Muslim, because you're not doing all that Allah tell you. Nobody is a perfect Muslim. You cannot do half of what Allah tell you to do on this earth. It's impossible. But you're choosing the ones that you're doing. You're choosing the ones that you're accepting. And then you give it a good name, which is I'm doing it because of Allah. I'm taking this nonsense because of Allah. Since when you take nonsense because of Allah? When you go outside the street, when someone slap you, are you going to be quiet because of Allah? What did Allah tell you as a good Muslim? What is the biggest reward that you can get from Allah as a good Muslim? It's not even praying. It's not you taking nonsense from your husband. It's you making another Muslim happy. You being nice to the other Muslim and make them happy. How many of you do that? How many of us can do that? Every day we are so in a hurry to gossip, bad gossip, hide and gossip about someone, hide and create lies about someone, physically attacking people and hating on people physically, and just going crazy all the time. Denying people their rights, trying to block people with opportunities. So we don't even prioritize what Allah said we should do, us Muslims. So it's not like you're taking nonsense because you believe in Allah. No, you're just weak and you don't love yourself. And you're weak to stand up and condemn the nonsense because of what people will say. Anytime a human being is allowing nonsense because of other human beings, you're trying to please them. You're telling your brain and yourself that you're not worthy. This other human being, they're more worthy than you. And then you feel sorry for yourself more. You hate yourself and lower yourself more. So these other human beings can be on top. So you can look after them and do what they want or make them happy. Doesn't matter if it's one person or group of people. Anytime you do that, scientifically proven, this is, anytime you do that, you're hitting yourself more and you're going to have more pain. Either you notice it or not. Because your mind and your brain knows that you're telling yourself, okay, Amy, this people or this person is more valuable than me. So let me put myself down and allow them to get away. Or let me do this so they don't see this. Or let me do this so this person can get away with this. Let me allow this nonsense so my husband can get away, or my whoever. That's why a lot of us are depressed, especially us African women, because we are always allowing nonsense because of what people will say. When you are depressed, you cannot love yourself. When you are stressed, you're not going to love yourself. And buying cream and bleaching is not going to help you. That's not going to make you love yourself. And that's not going to make you beautiful. That's just you insulting yourself in front of the whole world, telling the whole world how much you hate yourself. And then you're busy putting on clothes. Why are you putting on clothes and wearing makeup? I don't know. You already hate yourself. You already tell the whole world you're very ugly with who you are. You're originally very ugly. And you hate your original self. So now you have to choke this fake self of yours. You have to choke and have this sick fake skin. Why are you doing that and then masking it with some so-called makeup and clothes and bags and stuff? I don't know, us black people, what is our problem? All of this linked to why this girl is dead. All of these things I'm explaining linked to it. This is why I'm explaining it. For you to know your problem. Hence you behave like you don't. Every community on this world have their way of damaging their women and men even. That's the reality. No community is perfect. Even in the West, they have a way of damaging their youth, which is why a lot of their youths are on drugs and alcohol. I know that. I'm not saying the West is the best. No. I'm just focusing on my own issue. But what is wrong with us? Why are we not seeing what's wrong with us? We want our young women to love themselves and just our young people to believe in themselves, to love themselves, to stand up for themselves. Right? Because we know without that they cannot have a good life. But we're not doing that. So where they're going to learn that from, I don't know. They have to learn it from China. Where they're going to learn it from? This is what I keep asking my people. Because we don't love ourselves. We don't stand up for ourselves. Do you get where I'm talking from? Or are you hearing me with stress? If you are too stressed, you will not hear me. Hello, thank you. Keep liking and sharing. I'm going to end this video soon anyway, because I'm going to do the Wolof version. So people will know what I'm talking about. Hence now I'm in the mood. I just want to finish and do the Wolof one. maa ngi ñëw jeexal vidéo bi te ñëwaat incha allah def bu xolof bi benn yoon ko defee ma jeexal si wax ji. Where do we want us to learn our self-worth and our self-love? Where? Why do you think we are like this? Because our parents don't teach us self-love and self-worth. So now we have to teach that to our children. How are we going to teach it to our children when we still don't have it? We still allowing nonsense because of what people will say. And because we are a coward, we cannot stand up for the truth. And we are using Allah and religion to pretend like we are good Muslim. That's why we're allowing the nonsense when we are far from being a good Muslim. Whatever the hell good Muslim is. And we expect the children to magically order from China this self-love and self-dignity and self-value and self-worth. Where they're going to order it, I don't know. Even our men, they don't have self-love and self-dignity and self-value. A lot of them are neglecting the women and children that they bring into this world. A lot of them are after sex, money, even drugs, alcohol, smoke. Like they hate themselves, like a teenager. Watching a school. A lot of these men smoke and do alcohol and drug and follow women and follow stupid stuff like a lost teenager, lost 20-year-old. Doesn't matter what age they are. And they expect, man, in your wahala, man, your dag video, inshallah. And they expect the children, the youth, to learn the opposite. Where are they gonna learn it from? I just want to know where they're gonna learn it from, please. If anyone know, can you type the answer? I'm serious. I keep asking my community a lot of questions all these years, and they never tell me the answer. Where do we want our children to learn self-love and self-dignity from? And self-worth? Because we don't have it. 99.9% of the parents don't even have it. Don't behave like they have it. Don't act like they have it. Don't even talk like they have it. And then the so-called bring in Allah to everything when they want to. If it was them, they know that they're doing this nonsense when they shouldn't do it, or they're accepting this nonsense when they shouldn't accept it. Then they go and carry Allah and bring Allah and be like, I'm doing it because of Allah. Like a sick, pious person. And they're not pious at all. I'm going to end this video, guys. I'll come back and do the wall of one. I'll come back after I have my lunch and everything. Not long, hopefully soon. This is insane. maa ngi ñëwaat waxala may ñëw dagg vidéo bi danaa ñëw waxala. I'm going to make a smoothie and have it for lunch because I'm trying to still watch my weight. But Ramadan is coming, thank God. But guys, this is serious. I'm going to say this before I go. Doesn't matter what age you are. If you're watching this video and you know that between you and your God, if you believe in God, that is, you know that what Amijo is saying is the truth for my community. You can do something about it. All of us have to join hands to fix this community. No government can fix this community. No religion can fix this community. Your action is what's going to fix this community. Our action. Start from loving yourself genuinely and behave like someone who loves themselves. If you are a woman, start from accepting your skin first. If you are a woman or a man, because now even the men bleed too, like a sick idiot. If you are a black person in this black community, start from accepting your skin. When you're choking all the Chinese and people to accept you, when you're not accepting yourself, they're waiting for you to accept yourself. Accept yourself first, part of the problem. 2, Don't allow nonsense. If you're taking nonsense, doesn't matter marriage, friendship, whatever situation you're in, you're taking nonsense. You don't love yourself. That's why you're taking that nonsense. And you're bringing that to the community. And the community don't need that. We need to learn how to respect and love ourselves. If you are in this community and you're doing alcohol, drugs, smoking what you shouldn't smoke, all of this nonsense, you're part of the problem. Especially if you're doing it where people can see you and people can know you're doing this. Doesn't matter if it's one friend that you're introducing this to. And if you're hiding and doing it, they will know it too. You cannot hide. For how long can you hide? People will know it. People know people who are getting high and people who are clean. And you're part of the problem. The problem don't need alcohol and the community don't need alcohol and drugs. We have enough of that. The whole world now have enough of that. And when you are somebody who also think that you're going to be in the community, but you give up on the community. It's like you love and you don't love the community. You're like, I'm not going to marry in the community anymore. I'm not even going to have friends in the community. I don't want my children or myself have nothing to do with the community. But you're still in the community, especially when you're seeing that in front of the community or in front of people or even in front of one person from the community. You're part of the problem. Because you're making that person, whoever that person is, to give up on the community like you are doing. And giving up on the community is not going to help you too. That's part of the problem too. Why the community is the way it is because we're in it and we give up on it. That's why we can't look after it. And we can't even look after ourselves. When you are in the community and you see someone that is telling the truth about the community, me or not, and you're against them, putting them down, bullying them, they might not be strong-minded like me. You're trying to tell them to shut up and to get away and to leave the problem alone. You're part of the problem too. If you cannot talk, you see someone is talking, you say, thank God they're talking for you and your entire generation. You're part of the problem when you're condemning that too. Because you might not be able to condemn that person if they're like me, too stubborn for the community to condemn them. Because I've seen the community and their work. And I'm not going to watch other children suffer. I'll talk. So you cannot condemn someone like me, for example, but is that person like me? And you're telling the other people that have to get up and talk, to not talk. And the more we don't talk, the more this problem is going. Because the more people condemning the one or two people that are talking, to make them look like they're mad, that's why they're talking. Look at the rest are quiet. And the rest, they want to talk like that person, they don't have courage because of someone like you that is a bully. That is the main problem. The bullies in this community, they are the main problem. Because they make other people who are not very strong to not have energy and power and motivation to get up. Even a lot of people are taking nonsense, bad marriages, bad friendship, doing so many horrible stuff because of the bullies. Because if they stop, the bullies will bully them for stopping. They're not allowed to stop the nonsense. They have to continue taking it. It's only in our community, African community, that people who go through husband who bullies you and who cheat and be a bad man. You divorce and people bullying you for divorcing. Even though they know the man was a cheater, the man was not good. They're like, me, my husband cheat, but I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to leave because of a cheating man. I don't own the man. I'm a woman. I do my part and leave him. What a hopeless, idiotic talk. That's for women who don't believe in themselves, who don't love themselves, who don't have respect for themselves to take that. That doesn't make you a good woman. And you know it. No Allah tell you that. No religion tell you that. That's just because you don't love yourself enough or you don't have courage. Those two. How did that make you a better woman than someone like me? I don't know. And a lot of women are afraid to leave because of this. telling you this. If you're with an idiot man, you have to leave. Those people who are going to insult you, they're not well. Why you care about them? Care about yourself and your self-worth and your self-dignity. There's plenty of men in this earth now. Plenty of people on this earth. You don't stay with anyone who don't love and value you. If people, the whole world cannot love and value you, that's fine. You don't love and value yourself, that's the problem. Because that's when you will allow their nonsense to affect you, because you're taking it. If the whole world don't love and value you, that's not going to affect you. You love and value yourself, you're fine, you're safe. Because you're going to reject whatever nonsense they're trying to do, and you're going to protect yourself. And you're going to tell yourself how powerful you are, how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, how you're so grateful you are alive. And you're going to protect yourself and drink water. And watch them. They cannot do nothing. But if the whole world don't respect you and you don't respect yourself, that's when it's going to affect you. Because you're going to allow all their nonsense, and you're going to do all the wrong things to yourself as well. Abuse yourself even with drugs and alcohol, stupid stuff. That's why I say that you have to respect and protect yourself. Never mind the rest of the people. If you don't do that, you're part of the problem, because you're teaching the young people to not do that. If you see someone who is doing that and you're insulting them, you're part of the problem, because you're condemning that, and that's what we need. We need to love and respect ourselves, us Black people, especially African Black people. And if you see someone who is doing that, you're giving them bad name because you know you don't have the courage, then you're part of the problem. If you are someone who is very materialistic and you're suing of your materialistic behavior, you're part of the problem. Everyone knows that the African community is the way it is because they're so materialistic. That's why they cannot even make money. They cannot even save up to make money. Every penny they have to quickly buy the nonsense stuff to compete with the rest of the people, to show them I'm more fancy. Look at me, like a 1-year-old. If you're like that, you're part of the problem. Calm the hell down. If you have enough money, you're rich. Use your money to help the poor. Anybody that have money on this earth, to use it to buy stuff, to show off, they still don't have money. Because they're doing that to make the other people who don't believe in themselves to think that they have to do all the stupid things to have money too. Money is for you to use it to drink water, eat moringa, eat baobab, drink hibiscus, eat fruit and veg if you want to live long. And for you to use it to help the poor and do the minimum that you need. Because no matter how much money you leave here, even for your children, and how much business you leave them for your thinking, when I'm dead, I'm going to leave for my children, that still cannot help your children at all. The millionaire people on this earth, people that are millionaires, people check and do their research, and they find out that majority of them come from extremely poor family. People who come from home that are rich or okay life, lot of them are the ones that are miserable. They are the ones that are poor or on drugs. A lot of people come from rich home. They grow up, they're poor or they're on drugs. They continue managing the business or working in so-called companies, but they're on drugs or poor, not disciplined, not well-mannered, just hopeless because of the money that they come from. You don't know that? Some people that come from kind, loving home and they have nothing. Most of them, they are the decent millionaires you see right now, and they are clean people. They don't use drug and alcohol, and they focus, and they're well-mannered, and they know what they're using their money for. They're not using it for stupid stuff, competing with other millionaire people like these children that come from so-called rich families do. You don't know that? So calm down if you don't want to be part of the problem. Calm down with money and where you use it. If you're competing your fellow black people about money, competing people, buying stuff that you cannot afford like a stupid idiot, you're part of the problem. That's why a lot of our youths are in prison. And if you are doing the reason why our youths are in prison, then you are the main problem. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to end this video. Us black people, especially African black people, until we are awake, we shall continue sleeping. A lot of us like the fact that we are sleeping, so we can have something to gossip about. We don't want our problem to end. A lot of us like the fact that we are sleeping, so we can continue to feel like we are better. Even though you're not better than no one. Especially when you are earning money the wrong way. And you're sewing up. What are you sewing up? Anyone can earn money the wrong way. Anyone. You don't need any knowledge for that. You can either go to prison or continue surviving, dodging until your day is coming if you don't change. Anyone can do that. Doesn't matter what color they are. That's for the cowards to do. And people who don't know what life is, so they're coming here just for money, no matter how they have it. I must have it. Like a 1 year old. Life don't ask you to compete. You're asking yourself to compete. Life is for you to breathe and drink water and be thankful. It's very simple. You are the one that is choking yourself to compete because you don't love life and you don't love yourself. If you're teaching our youth this kind of behavior, you are the main source of the problem. Let's learn to love ourselves, accept ourselves who we are and how life is. Learn to accept life the way life is. Learn to look at the sun and you're happy. Learn to drink water and be grateful. Learn to prioritize yourself and your self-worth. Protect yourself. Don't get involved with drugs, alcohol, stupid stuff, having sex with stupid idiot people, allowing stupid behavior because of marriage or any nonsense. No. Just keep saying no to all of this nonsense, and that's it. It's very easy. Prioritize yourself and your self-worth. And accept yourself who you are. If you cannot do that, you are the source of the problem too. So I hope that we learn to do that, because that's our only solution. And I pray this young woman die will go to heaven. I pray that it's not going to be a lot more dead bodies like her because of a stupid love, stupid man or woman. No one is worth your life. Learn to love yourself so much that you're going to ground yourself, that self-love that will protect you from all the nonsense. Until then, we're going to continue suffering. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you like it, like the video, share, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. I'm going to come back soon, and I'm going to do the wall of one, inshallah. See you later. Bye, guys. See ya. Have a good day.